Hey everyone, welcome to the channel. Thank you for your likes, your shares, your subscribes, and welcome all the newbies. And hey everybody that's been around. Okay, today we're going to do a pick a pile, tap into our shadow side, see what shadow aspects need some help, and get some guidance and advice. Go ahead and focus on the three piles ahead, and I will timestamp down below in the description box. All right, if you picked pile A, we have Night Song, Hidden Talents. A ruby red bird singing in the darkness full of sound, like an unopened present, ribbons still abound. A bird singing at night is an unusual occurrence, and those birds who are known as singers of the darkness are almost always considered sacred, or frightening. From the operatic nightingale through the hooting howl, hearing a bird that you cannot see weaving its magic through the night sky has captivated humans for millennia. In the past, at Halloween time, a night that the veil between the worlds was said to be at its thinnest, these night birds were considered either omens or messengers of the gods. Depending on the culture, their voices were perceived as good luck and a positive validation, or alternatively, a warning about continuing on a certain pathway. In some mythology, the night bird was able to direct us towards discovering our talents and true purpose, a kind of guide in the darkness leading us to the dawn. Should this beautiful bird sing to you by appearing during the divination, know that you must unwrap the present of yourself. Look, some of the gifts within you remain unopened. The time has come to step into your true potential and claim all possibilities for yourself. There is no more time to waste. No more excuses. From the Nyx deck, we have number 14, which breaks down to a 5, signifying change and denial. All right. I'm not familiar with the immediate connection here yet. Perhaps there is some insecurity, perhaps, maybe? Okay, let's see. Sometimes I must create distance between what you want and when or how you are meant to receive it. Consider the wait for your highest good. So maybe this is something you need to mull over first, right? Okay. You're not meant to achieve what you want right now. Keep the faith, for if you wait and show patience, I will reveal some wondrous things later. This is a gentle warning not to get caught up in your desire to reach your goal too soon. Maybe you're just really eager to show your potential, right? Maybe it's a good time to keep practicing a little bit more and fine tune it, right? As maybe you'll be released to the world at the right time when it'd be the most beneficial to help others and self. You may choose sour fruit that only looks ripe and juicy if you try to go too fast, right? In this case, I alone know when the time is ripe. Patience, my child. So maybe there's some kind of shadow there where impatience is an issue, right? And this is kind of an exercise in practicing patience, right? Okay. At 347, if you have chosen pile B, we have the owl, wise seeing, wise action. Silent, winged, and wise, all-seeing creature of the night, show me the way, I will follow you in flight. Owls have for the thousands of years been part of folklore and have been considered a special or sacred animal. With their huge forward-facing eyes and otherworldly appearance, they have been seen as both wise and as harbingers of the supernatural. There are many hundreds of species of owls, and almost all are nocturnal and carnivorous. Interestingly, they all have specially designed feathers that enable them to fly silently at night, giving them an incredible hunting advantage, sort of like having a stealth mode. Many deities were said to be able to change into owls, and perhaps the most famous was the Greek goddess Athena, who was famous for her strategy and intelligence. To this very day, the capital city of Greece, Athens, has Athena's owl as its symbol. Should the hooting owl come looking for you this Halloween with this oracle, the Halloween oracle, it indicates the need for wise counsel and further information before you make a decision. Considered action is warranted. Think before you act emotionally and ensure you think strategically, not impulsively. Now, impatience was discussed in pile A, so that may be relevant somehow. And your advice from Nyx is the warrior. Number 2, all about choices, right? And balance. So maybe the impatience aspect is some kind of imbalance, right? Okay. This is a fortunate sign that no matter what is happening to you in your life, you are truly protected. Whatever you are experiencing right now, all will be well. If your question is regarding love, this card represents someone who is deeply committed, protective, and kind to you. Friendship and love are sacred, and these qualities are important for a relationship to grow. If this person doesn't have these qualities, then move on, for I will send you someone with a true warrior spirit instead. Remember, life is about learning and discerning who is true and who is not. There is another message here. Do you embody these qualities in yourself? Now is a good time to think about how committed you are to your own path. So perhaps the patience aspect is forcing you to kind of sit there and think about it, right? That does kind of resonate a bit with pile A, so there may be something there for you. At 6:45, if you've chosen pile C, you have the veil, the future. This is from the Halloween Oracle. There is a misty curtain that divides us all. The veil that this night thins, transparent the weave becomes, and the future no longer dims. The ancient Celts used to call the time of the longest night of the year Samhain. They believed that there was a misty veil that separated the world of the dead and the living, but on 2 nights of the year, Samhain and Beltane, the shortest night, that the veil would be thin. The fineness of the veil meant the ancestors were closer than ever, and even the gods would be close. This would mean that communications from the dead were more likely to occur, and that divination, where the divine speaks through something, including a person, would be more effective. So while using this oracle, as the veil lifts, know that the other worlds are close. Listen in particular to what messages may come forth around your future. Look to what you want to happen. Plan, set intentions, and think big. This could be regarding something lusty, which is also very impulsive energy. We've got a lot of impatience and impulsiveness going on with all 3 of these piles. So that may be of importance. If you've chosen this pile, go check out the other 2. Number 24 breaks down to a 6. Lust has come before you. Beware that when you toy with this energy, you may become consumed by it. There is a fine balance between desire that is pure and the obsession that arises in the insatiable thrill of danger. Be careful that your desire remains good and that your wanting doesn't cause hurt to yourself or another. It is best that you move cautiously forward. If you're asking about a relationship, you may be developing an obsessive fever that will take a long time to recover from. Like the way they worded that. Ask yourself, what is the nature of your desire? Why do you want this so badly? Beware, there is always a hidden agenda in lust. What is yours? So another good moment to step back and think before acting and being strategic, right? Okay. Which is something B was all about too. All right, there you go, guys. Have a great day.